Well, hello there everybody and welcome to today's video. I've got a really crazy one for you today. What you're looking at in the video is the Ranger TT challenge. Now this is on the Isla Nublar 2015 map, which when you flatten it looks like this. And as you can see, this park took over 24 hours to make. It's literally really fun to play. Now, for this challenge, you will want to use the Lost World Jeep. So all you need to do is look just to double check that you're using the right one. Is the Ranger Team Lost World. Now this park will be available as a save file in the description down below, and it will be uploaded to Nexus Mods. There will be a description on how to install it on the Nexus Mods page as well. You won't need any mods to run this, as you don't need any DLC or any mods. It'll work on the base game as well. I've set it up so that is the case. You don't need any mods installed, you just need to be on the PC version to use this, okay? Also, later in the video, I will detail the competition to potentially win a free version of the early Cretaceous DLC, which I can gift you, but obviously there is rules to that, which will be later in the video. There will be a chapter for it, so if you wanted to skip to that and just check out the rules for that, then feel free to skip ahead, but please come back because I want to show you the park and everything it contains, okay? So the way the run begins is up here with Competition Center. There is attempt 1, 2, and 3. So you get 3 attempts and then reload the save and whatnot. So straight out the gate, this is the start line right here. You have to stay on rock terrain all the way across. So that's the way you know that you're going the right way. And there is fences and everything like that. So straight away, you come down this nice long ski jump. There is a random mosasaur there. If you want to know how I got that there, please let me know in the comments and ask, how did you get the mosa up there? And I'll let you know. But it does take a bit of explaining. So you come down here into this big jump. Yes, you can make that jump over into this area called Tribal with a Spinosaur. It's called Tribal because it looks like a kind of tribal pattern. Okay, round here. Just a little note as well. If you see these red signs, it means that there's hazards. So slow down, take note of the hazards. Yep, I've put them in all the appropriate places. This area here is known as Selection Box. In here is a series of technical turns. A few dinosaurs to dodge and everything like that. A few technical turns round and round. Little meteor section, little bowl there. This is picnic area within the selection box, a real tight technical area, which does involve a couple of 3-point turns to get round some of the sharper bits. Round here, this is called Cannonball Run. So straight here, and from this section you can pretty much flat out down here, all the way, high speed section, into an area which I like to call Ludo. This has two-way traffic with the tour vehicles, but you go through the aviary. There's pteranodons all over the place, can be quite random dodging them, but there is a way. There's always a way through, and then obviously there's other rocks and obstacles in there as well. Over into here we have the Carcara corner, just a shallow corner with a Carcharodontosaurus to dodge. This area here is known as 50-50 because of how dubious it is with the drops either side. Then over into this section, you can pick a gate. This is sauropod slalom. Yes, you have to make your way through, dodging the sauropods and the sauropod signs. Get your way through here like so. Next bit is the ceratopsid run. Tons of different ceratopsids in here, and ceratopsid signs just to make things a little bit more tricky. This is quite a long area, as you can see. And then Struthio struggle in here, full of galleys, struthies, Archaeornithomimus to get through. Yeah, very fun dodging them. Then at the end is a little area called Gatekeeper. Yes, there is an Indominus in there, which I will rename to Gatekeeper before I upload the save file. This next section, high speed section called Grip, for obvious reasons. And obviously you got the signs there to indicate the hazard on the left. Keep your speed through here, up into Ascension, and then you get your way up round to the top, and then full speed for the Salmon Leap, and then land into this area known as Fish Farm. And yes, there is a Sucho patrolling. Then into here we've got Deinonychus Dodge. There's just one Deinonychus in here to dodge. Then there's the Indoraptor Slalom. Not very difficult to avoid the Indoraptor in there, but still fun to ride the slalom, all different terrain kind of altitude variants, bumps and things like that. Then onto Main Street. Through here there is a T-Rex lurking in there to dodge as well. through here into an area I call Black Hole. Make your way round there, and then onto the Furlongs. Then this area is called Monument. Make your way up round Monument, back to the Furlongs the other way. This is a very fast, high-speed kind of racetrack style section. Then up onto Volcano Climb, and then inside the volcano there, back down Volcano Climb, full speed for the finish line. That is the finish line there. That is what I define it. It's very obviously marked as the finish line. And that is it over. It takes around, at full speed, my best time on this was 11 minutes and 1 second. And I will include a full run of that with commentary coming up real soon. So like I say, if you want to win yourself the early Cretaceous DLC, then skip to the chapter where I talk about that. Okay, so we're on to the point of the video now with the actual my record run with commentary. So here we go then, through the start line right here and down the slalom like so. Ready for the big jump. I have put a timer on screen as well just to show. Over into Tribal. As you can see, it does help to try and kind of slam sideways. They are a bit unpredictable when they land, these vehicles. I will be honest, the Spinosaurus has never attacked me once in maybe 50 to 100 attempts of this. So yeah, the Spinosaurus doesn't really attack. None of them really do, in all honesty. 10p of speed a little bit down here. You can see all of the red signs like so. Yep. And like I say, if there is a little bit of jitter in this, I was on a screen share last night with Canis as well, so shout out to Canis Lupus, who watched me do this on a screen share. So if there is jitters, the run hasn't been doctored or altered in any way. You know, it's just probably because I was screen sharing and recording at the same time. There we go, dodge blue through here. We're now into selection box. As you can see, quite tight technical turns through here. Little S bend through there. S.5. Okay, dodge the Brachio in here and round this corner. Yes, indeedio. Then into the Meteor section of selection box. There we go. Kind of ride the slope a little bit for a bit of extra speed. Now this is what I call picnic area. This is a bit tough. There's quite tight turns. Now, if you do this right with the brakes and the handbrakes, on numerous attempts, I've managed to swing it through. So there is potentially a massive time save in this bit if you can swing the Jeep round on each corner without needing to do the 3-point turns. Especially on this bit, this is the most likely bit you can probably do that. So, yeah, there's potentially 10 or 15 seconds to save in there. Okay, and through down here into the cannonball run. Yep, lots of little divots and things to avoid your vehicle may flip over here. That's why there's red signs everywhere. Just be careful of your speed through that section. This next bit here, as you can see, look, we go into the second part of Cannonball Run. You can pretty much just flat out down here, full speed. I kind of tried to design this park so it's a mixture of technical fast all the time, you know. Okay, and then 10p of speed here through the traffic. Then into the Pteranodon enclosure. There we go. Dodge the Pteranodons. I got quite lucky in this run that there wasn't any really in the way. They do go really glitchy in there as well, so yeah, just watch out for that. Then into Carcara Corner. Dodge that bad boy. Yep. Then we're on to the 50-50. As you can see, it kind of a bit all over the place, this section. It's a bit tricky. Red signs everywhere. Like I say, if you see them red signs, there is hazards. Okay. And then into the split path there. And then into Sauropod Slalom. Yep, dodge these. Like I say, they can be a bit tricky to dodge. They're a bit unpredictable. But that's all good. I've made this as challenging as possible. Obviously, my graphics card's getting a bit out of date now as well, so there's probable time saves in the water, because every time I hit water, I get a little bit of frame lag. So, yeah, that's kind of how that is. Look, you can probably save about a quarter of a second every puddle. So, yeah, through the gate then. And like I say, that bit there, that jitter, this is the second watch through I've done of this. that jitter there, this is not a spliced run. For some reason, there is the odd jitter in this. I can assure you that this is one straight run. Okay, like I say, it's probably to do with that screen share / video recording at the same time. Plus, my graphics card does find this game quite demanding as well. I need to upgrade my graphics card. We're on to the Ceratopsid run. Yep, a mixture. Now, I didn't realise how big the trikes were compared to the other Ceratopsids until I put them all together like that. Seeing as none of them like each other. So in the game, you generally don't put them together and don't realise just what a size difference there is between them, you see. There we go, a little nip through that gap there. Ceratopsid signs everywhere, just in case you didn't see all of the Ceratopsids. Okay, I'm going to stop saying Ceratopsids now, hopefully. Another little jitter there, don't worry about that. Okay, through the gate then, into Stroophy Struggle. Yep, because they're very skittish, these Stroofios, so the Ornithomimids, should I say. Another jitter there. Do apologise. Does seem to be in this high volume area where that happens. It does tend to level out. This footage does level out a little bit as we go on. Like I say, I'm trying to record this commentary in one straight take, so yeah, excuse me if I'm a little bit rambly, you know, but I'm trying to do my best to explain some little tips and tricks to getting through these areas. As you can see, they all haired up. That should be the last jitter in the footage, hopefully. Into Gatekeeper. That Indominus has never attacked either, so don't worry about that. Okay, this section's known as Grip, so you can flat out through here. Okay, just make sure you don't fall down that crevice on the left. Now, I am very impressed with the vehicle physics on this game. There could be better, but it is actually really fun doing this challenge. It is quite satisfying when you're doing this right. Okay, onto Ascension then. It helps to try and hit this with as much speed as possible, because if you hit this slow, it's a slow climb, but if you hit it with speed, you kind of just jet all the way to the top. Okay, round into just a little rocky outcrop here. I've not made this as harsh as the challenge I did for Jurassic World Evolution 1, where the rocky paths that are high up are like really narrow. I've not done it that harsh this time. I've made it a bit more forgiving. I think that put a lot of people off on the last challenge. Okay, full speed here then for the salmon leap into Fish Farm. Now I got quite lucky here because I kind of bounced over that first set of fish feeders. First and only time I've ever managed that. That probably saved me a couple of seconds there. Okay, so we're going through Fish Farm. Now later on in the run there is fish just like all over the place, because they kind of glitch. It seems to be when I'm in water we get them jitters, but okay. I'm just letting you know. Shark there is a little Easter egg from the shark feeder. Into Deinonychus dodge. In this instance, the Deinonychus wasn't too difficult to dodge, so that was a bonus there. Okay, then we're on to Indoraptor run through here. Kind of a little bit race tracky, this bit, with some like kind of hairpin turns at each end. Not trying to pad out the run time of the track at all, but obviously it does have its merits, this section. Just a test of your kind of apex cornering abilities. Okay, so we are on 7 minutes 40 at this point. So yeah, I'll update when we get to the main streaks. I think I hit that about just over 8 minutes, I think. So that's a good indication that you're setting a good time. If on approaching this gate into Main Street, you're hitting about 8 minutes. See, so about 8 minutes to this gate is a good time. So this is Main Street. Now I did design this in a way where I wanted guests everywhere, but didn't seem to want to play that way. So there's no guests to jump out of the way. Dodge the T-Rex. It can be anywhere in this run, but it's always passable. So yeah, like I say, it took 24 hours to build this with rigorous testing of everything, making sure there's not one particular bit where you can get stuck. Okay, through Black Hole then. That was a very good fast bit through Black Hole there. Kind of use the slope to kind of catapult your way around that. Into the Furlongs. Now it switches onto a bit more racetracky style with this now. Long, shallow, fast turns. onto Monument. This is a test of your braking ability, acceleration ability, and the way you handle slopes. So I quite like this. Bit of an odd shape for the track, and that's what makes this bit nice and interesting. Round the rock and then down this way with the warning signs, of course. Little jitter, minor. Back down the furlongs the other way. Now this bit is the racetrack type section. Cut the apex nicely there. You can tell I've spent a bit of time on Gran Turismo in the past. Thousands of hours on Gran Turismo. Not that much of that applies here, but you can see I'm cutting the apexes nicely there. Okay, now we're up to Volcano Climb. 9.5 minutes entering this section. Okay, and we're going round this. Now there is a tricky sharp turn here. Getting this right can save you a bit of time. There's probably 3 or 4 seconds to save on that corner. Like I say, I could probably do this time even better, but I didn't want to make the challenge completely impossible. I do, as part of the competition later on in the video, I do actually want to give away the Cretaceous DLC, so to one lucky winner. So I didn't want to make the challenge completely impossible, but I am going to keep trying this to try and improve on my times. Okay, dodge these Momenki saws up here. Got quite fortunate there. Sometimes they can be strewn everywhere, make it a bit awkward to dodge, but I got fortunate there. Slow up a little bit for the exit. Lovely power slide through there. And we're going round down the volcano climb now. You do have to temper your acceleration a little bit. Another nice power slide through there. And then round onto the final stretch of the volcano. Now, after this kind of sharp, tightish kind of corner there, you can go flat out from this section. That's the way this is designed. So flat out on the accelerator all the way down here. Heading onto the finish line. Here it is approaching. And there it is. 11 minutes and 1 second. So I hope you've enjoyed the running commentary there. Now let's get on to the competition then. Okay, so on to the rules of the competition then. First of all, you will need the PC version to enter because you will need to use this save file, which can only be used on PC. You have to follow the track as intended, which is the rock path, and as shown in the run that I did with the commentary, the intended path, as you can see, the way it is laid out and everything like that. So time starts at the line up here. That is the start line. That's where your timer starts, and the timer ends at this finish line here. Okay, there can only be one winner. I'm only gifting one. So it is literally the first person to send a link to an unedited video of a full run showing 11 minutes or less. That has to be in the Lost World Jeep, which is how the save file is set up anyway, this green Lost World Jeep. Okay, any other vehicle will disqualify it. Some are a bit quicker, but the Lost World Jeep is the best for this challenge. I'm just looking through here. Yeah, just link that in the comments to your unlisted or public YouTube video, unedited. And then obviously I'll get in touch with you to give you my Discord name and figure out how I'm going to get that prize to you. Okay, basically it'll be a Steam gift or something like that. If you did want the gift for other platforms, that can be arranged as well. There we go. I do reserve the right to withdraw this challenge if I feel like it, and to challenge any runs that I think are edited or doctored in any way. There we go. You know, and obviously that counts for things like sped up footage, cuts in the video, things like that. It has to be a full run for me to verify, and obviously if I believe that's genuine, then you are the winner. If you're the first person to send a link to that, you will win, and we'll sort that out. Once there's a winner, I will put in the description that it has been claimed. Right at the top of the description, I'll put that the prize has been claimed, and I'll pin a comment as well with the username who managed to claim it. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you try and beat this save, you know, this save file the fastest time and whatever. And I do look forward to gifting one lucky winner the Cretaceous DLC when that launches in 2 days' time. Maybe 1 day by the time YouTube's processed this video. But, you know, December the 9th or whatever, awesome stuff. So if you can get 11 minutes or less, it's all yours. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Hit the like button, comment down below your thoughts as well. Anything that needs improving, any ideas for a future challenge or something like that. You know, much love to you all. Channel's still blowing up crazy, so much love to all the existing subs, all the people who are subbing to the channel at the minute. Your support goes a long way. It's very much appreciated. I'm very humbled by it. And yeah, I hope you have a nice day, and I'll catch you all again very, very soon. Okay, all the best then, everybody. Bye bye.